Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Today, we are going to talk a little bit about something that I think is incredibly cool to look at, but it's even cooler to know the science behind it for Homeschool Help today. We're going to talk about what sea smoke is. You may not have heard of it. It is in this picture right here, and this was actually sent in by a viewer, Chris Davis. Thank you so much for sending this in. And if you ever have pictures of weather phenomenons or just sunrise pictures, sunset pictures, feel free to send them my way. Feel free to draw the weather and send it my way. I always love seeing those. But anyway, so this is what sea smoke looks like. You can see a little bit of some fog formation over the Gulf of Mexico. And this was actually taken back in, I believe, early December. So you typically only see it, at least in the Florida Panhandle, around those winter months, and there's a reason for that. So let's talk about the science behind sea smoke. So sea smoke is just another word for steam fog. It's a type of fog, and it's different than the type of fog we see inland on those classic fall or spring mornings. This is when you have an extremely cold air mass that moves over relatively warmer water. So typically that air mass needs to be at freezing or below freezing. So you're talking about 32 degrees or cooler. Obviously, the Florida Panhandle doesn't see below freezing temperatures all too often, but we certainly see that more frequently than the peninsula of Florida. So we do see this occasionally, and when we do, it's cool because it's rare in winter months. So perhaps you've seen it. Typically, you'll see that in the morning hours. We've been able to see it off of some of our live beachfront cameras before, and it's kind of that eerie look, but this is what's happening. So as that cooler air mass moves over that relatively warmer water, and there's a pretty big contrast there. So the Gulf of Mexico, those water temperatures today are at 76 degrees near the coastline. Obviously in winter, you're talking more the 60s for your temperatures, but such a contrast with the air temperature. That's freezing or below freezing, so in the 30s, maybe even the 20s, and water vapor is being added to that air mass, and the water vapor, once that cooler air moves over that warmer water, it rapidly condenses. So I'll show you what that looks like one more time. It's a very cool view when it happens. It's even cooler when you know how it works. And so hopefully, I doubt we'll see it again this season, but next fall, late fall, early winter, hopefully when you see it, you can remember, oh yeah, that's how that works.